tolerance to rascality in Mina. Anybody that you find with barber or dreadlock, arrest him, barb his hair, and fine him. Nobody should carry any kind of hair court again inside Mina. I have given you marching order, the security agencies. Anybody you find with a weapon, deal with him as an armed robber. So for parents, warn your children, warn your words. From this moment, is 100% fire for fire. Any attempt to harass any security officer is an attempt to harass the government of Niger State. We are going to come with the full force of power of the government and descend on you. And any house found harboring criminals should be demolished. Urban Development Board, bring it down. NDLA, ADC, and other agencies clamp down on drug dealers. 0% tolerance in Niger State. And Niger State is not for useless people. If you can't take care of your children, we'll take care of them for you. We'll take care of them for you. Yesterday, we read the Riot Act on hooliganism, and people misused our words for people who have dreadlocks. We don't have problem with dreadlocks, but we have problem with the cult here with dreadlocks. So if you have dreadlocks and you have business, please come to Niger State. All that is a media propaganda. We are not driving dreadlocks from Niger State. We are only driving that cult that is becoming a menace in Niger State. Thank you, and God. So zero tolerance to rascality in Mina. Anybody that you find with barber or dreadlock, arrest him, barb his hair, and fine him. Nobody should carry any kind of hair court again inside Mina. I have given you marching order, the security agencies. Anybody you find with a weapon, deal with him as an armed robber. So for parents, warn your children, warn your words. From this moment, is 100% fire for fire.
So many Nigerians have been thrown into confusion or even surprise based on the order given by the governor of Niger State, the former governor Umar Bago, saying that the security agencies should not tolerate any form of rascality among the youths. That if they see any youth keeping dreadlocks, they should, barb their hair or shave their hair. And if they see any person with any weapon, they should treat the person as a criminal. On the side of the security agents treating anybody found with weapon as a criminal is what I support. But on how on earth, what in the world? This is what the Hizbah police is actually doing in Kano, in Katsina State, in most of the northern states. So it's gradually, indirectly, imposing Hizbah laws or rules and regulations in Niger State. And don't forget, in Niger State we have majority of the, of course it has more of the Muslim population, but we have more of Christian population in Niger State too. There are some young guys who just like to keep dreadlocks. So if you see a youth, a young man keeping dreadlocks, you just apprehend him, arrest him, and shave the hair. This will not go down well with him and his state. I mean, this former governor. It doesn't just make sense. There are so many things that the country is battling with. There are so many things that the country, insecurity, inflation, electricity bill, so many things. But shaving dreadlocks from youths is not part of it. Yes, know that somehow most of the internet fraudsters, Yahoo boys, are the ones that keep dreadlocks, but not all of them. So you cannot just bump into somebody as a security personnel and just apprehend the person and go straight. Maybe I believe the security personnel, the policemen and all of that will be going around with clippers to shave so security officers or security agents are doubling down also as barbers. Or maybe they don't even need to know the skill. You just get a clipper and give the person what we call molo or step one in barbing. This is bizarre to me. It's bizarre. Look at what happened in Bauchi State. Christians were just rejoicing for the Easter program. Somebody deliberately is a calculated agenda. Ram into them and thereby unaliving 5 or 6 innocent Christians. And nobody is talking about it. Nobody is not even in major news. No, everybody is, and sometimes I blame most Christians. They are dumb dogs. They have mouth they cannot back. How can you carry such a heinous act and then you get away with it? It's time for us to start, challenging some of these rubbish implementations that is coming from some of these state governors and those in political positions. The other day, the Sultan of Sokoto said social media is a terrorist organization. The other day, Ned Moko proposed a bill to maybe regulate social media, that all content creators should have an office in Abuja. When he was even presenting, I was like, does this man know what he's talking about? So anybody who is a content creator, a blogger, will come and have an office in Abuja. For you to be able to, have access and suppress them and all of that is a disgrace. No wonder Tunde Bakare, to me, whitewash all of them. And I'm reading news this morning that the House of Senate said they are open to criticism, but Pastor Tunde Bakare crossed the line. Why can you say why will you say he crossed the line? When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu unconstitutionally removed a sitting governor, suspending him for 6 months, there is no provision in the constitution that requires him to do that. And even the reason he gave for such suspension was not clear. It's far-fetched. So this governor, let's see what happens, because it's going to cause an uproar. It's going to cause a lot of problems in Niger State, because I know and I'm very sure the security agents will start clamping down on Christians in Niger State, because they seem to be the major one that will keeping dreadlocks. I see some of the Muslim guys, they are not even a fan of dreadlocks. You just be apprehending somebody, innocent youth, and just go and barb their hair. To you, anybody is keeping dreadlocks is a rascal, is a terrorist maybe, or is an armed robber maybe, or maybe it's an internet fraudster. This rubbish from governors, politicians, public office holders needs to stop. Maybe that's why the Sultan of Sokoto said social media is a terrorist organization. Gone are the days when these people will just wake up from their sleep, wake up with one, from left side or left side of their hand, and then begin to make laws, make implementations. Everything they say, every implementation or rule or order they are giving must be put in check.